Hello, everybody, and welcome to TFTV's coverage of Witness Gaming versus Ford Gaming. And we're getting right into it as the match has already started. We're playing a best of three. The best of threes have started, and we are on Koth product here. The early frags going in the way of Witness Gaming as they look to take the first mid cap here. Yeah, we're getting right into it.
Yeah, no time for any in-depth introductions. He's Trad, I'm Zagron. We're getting into this one right away. This is best of three, first map product. So both teams going to be looking to move forward into the lower bracket semifinals. One more loss and these teams are eliminated. Everything is on the line here as we see both meds about to be up on full Uber. 100% for Bear looking to pop forward onto the point. Sandblast going to try and take this one. We'll pick up Alpha early. Now Uber is popped up trying to get some kills. Sandblast does get the force out of Lolguy. Counter Uber now in for Witness Gaming, trying to run Brand Slam across point, but the flashes from Bear are going to keep his team healthy. Now the counter push is going to happen.
Yeah, Laz was trying to wrap all the way around, but he gets found out in the huge bomb from Patty, getting 2 picks. It's all going to be up to the remainder of Witness Gaming to just escape out of there. Luckily, Lolguy does escape, so maintains the around even Uber here, but seems like Ford Gaming is already setting up the forward hold right away, getting right back into this round. So it's going to be up to Witness Gaming to see how they can break this. They already have Brand Slam on the Pyro, getting ready to push out of grass here, shooting the fire, and there's one soldier going through, 2 soldiers bombing through, making space for their team and getting the first pick, the second pick. But Ford Gaming responding in kind. A lot of their players are down low as well, though. So Witness Gaming managing to push out onto the grass, at least for now.
Yeah, early pick onto Bear means the rest of Ford Gaming can't keep their health high enough. They're going to all back up, tails between their legs, all the way back to their side of the map. Now we're going to see Witness Gaming taking some space here. Lolguy up on 100% Uber, trying to get a bomb in on the medic. One rocket gets the force as the rest of the players come in. They're going to get cleaned up. Killbind's in sync for Patty and Junie, so they're going to be able to get that force and get their medic and Uber advantage. Point going to get recaptured, though, by Witness Gaming. Time down to 2 minutes for Ford. It will be 2 minutes for Witness shortly.
There is a player in behind. That's Sai fighting by Cliff. He's going to get found out by everybody else here. Let's see if he can at least finish a frag, but unable to do so. So 1 man down. Ford Gaming going to move forward. They have around a 30% advantage here, moving around on the grass area, trying to take a little bit of space. Patty taking position on China right now, just spamming rockets across. And they're gearing up. They're waiting for their respawn inside, but he's coming in now. So Uber slowly building up. They're about to have it. Let's see what they do with it. Some stickies being shot across from Dingo, and they're moving forward. They get a... There's Bear. He has to pop the Uber a little bit prematurely as he takes some spam, so definitely not what they like. Hopefully they'll be able to get this cap at least. Otherwise, Witness Gaming looking really nice in this round.
Yeah, Witness going to let them have that capture as Lolguy is up on 85%. Now bombing over the top from Patty, making some space. Lands behind Laz, gets counter-bombed by Ash. Will end up going down without doing anything much. Now heals are up for the side of Lolguy. Going to be able to push Witness across this point. They have Uber. There are sticks on this rock, but the Uber going to come out here in just a second. Space being taken by Artists for free. They are getting a lot of damage. They don't even have to pop yet. Now they do. Going to try and clean up whatever they can. Although we do see Bear getting out all the way to spawn, able to keep that 70% up. Point about to get recaptured, but with that Uber leapfrog, now we're going to see the ball in Ford's court. They're going to be able to get that 100% and push back out here as the times are even at 1.5 minutes apiece.
Yeah, it's Witness Gaming's turn to try and do this forward hold now, and seems like Ford Gaming don't want to play with any of those pyro shenanigans. They're just going to stick with their classes and use the Uber right through. Let's see what frags they can pick up. Sandblast leading the charge, trying to finish any frags, but Laz is going to get the health pack and stay alive. So Witness Gaming doing a really good job just kiting the whole entire Uber of Ford Gaming. Ford Gaming finally does get 1 pick in Trip, taking down Laz in the backlines, but they are very unhealthy. That's Sai going to go down, and this push is not looking very good. They will have the faster respawns as they do not have the point. Alpha picking up 1 frag. Ford Gaming just grouping around their rock right now. That's 1 soldier bombing forward. Patty getting a lot of good damage onto Lolguy, but the scout's unable to finish it, and Lolguy survives with the full Uber. Bear goes down. So things looking very, very nice for Witness Gaming. I don't think they'll be able to set up this forward hold, but only 30 seconds remaining for them to win the round.
Lolguy refused to pop the Sandblast there, got the crossbow kill on the fadeaway, and now able to keep this 100% Uber in favor of Witness Gaming. Now they have the point, only 15 seconds left. Ford have to make a play. There's the sack into Trip, not able to get the force as a good serve from Lolguy lands him on the bridge. Gonna get that pack. More players try to sack in, get whatever they can. Only 1 frag though in their favor. Witness Gaming gonna hold strong here with Uber. It's just Sandblast and their medic. Now we're gonna see what they can do. Running out here with a beam. It's a death march though. Bear gonna get jumped on. Sandblast cleaned up. Free Uber popped out. Doesn't matter. Round 5-1, gonna go in favor of Witness Gaming here.
Yeah, and extremely, I don't know quite how that last play was supposed to go. They like did a 4-man, but they only had like 10 seconds remaining for Witness Gaming anyway, so was not successful. You could just see Sandblast and Bear sitting by Cliff. Either way, it will not work out, and Witness Gaming will take the first round, leading it 1-0. In case anybody is wondering, it is 1-4 for King of the Hill at this LAN, so 3 more to go for Witness Gaming in this second round as they trade. There's one soldier bombing in. That's Laz doing his characteristics, jumps in behind Trip Guy, taking the first frag onto Low Guy, and it seems like it's going to be a Ford Gaming win.
Amazing air shot there by Trip to get that medic pick early. The rest of the players come in on the bomb, do a bunch of collapsing, and they're going to get every kill onto Witness Gaming there. Full cap, full Uber going to be had for Bear and Capture, going in favor of Ford this round. Now they'll get to start off on a good foot.
Yeah, strong positioning. Seems like Ford is not electing to do any kind of forward hold. They're all grouped up on their side. Dingo just shooting pipes over as Witness Gaming is going up Cliff here, trying to take positioning. Laz just shooting some rockets through the connector area. Both soldiers grouped up there, slowly edging the point. They are getting cap time slowly but surely. It's up to Ford to see how they deny it. That's going to be one soldier bombing forward, just trying to deny damage. Ash waiting for the arrow, but he's going to get picked down. So Ford Gaming staving off this push for now, doing a successful job at keeping it around a 45-second advantage right now. They have the Uber, and Logai does not have the Uber yet, so it seems like Witness Gaming were just trying to probe. And let's see what happens when both teams finally get their Uber.
Yep, Witness Gaming just standing back there trying to make some space. They're going to get their Uber up in time, so no harm, no foul on that one. Now at a 1-minute disadvantage, Witness are about to come up on this Uber charge, taking, looks like Sandblast or Brand Slam and Artist forward. Going to try and get some pressure onto the point. Scout now running across, trying to meet out the medic. Will end up getting that force off out of Ford Gaming. Witness with the counter pop. No one has died yet except Laz getting a crater on that bomb out. Now whoever can get presence on the point is going to have a good time here. And it looks like Ford are going to end their Uber in the forward position. Now we're going to see side jumping forward onto the Demo Man, doing big damage. Art's going to go down. On the other side, though, Trip did die to Alpha, so it's a 5v5 right now. Neither med with Uber, but Point still in control of Ford. Now Witness finally trying to get on and contest, get them some capture up. Their ×4 on it, going to be able to cap this one up. Side will lose his life for it, and they will end up backing up for Ford Gaming.
Yeah, there was some really nice synergy in the first fight there, with Trip going in behind the 2 scouts of Ford Gaming, just surging forward, picking up frags. But Witness Gaming come right back into it, finally get their first cap of this round, and they're looking to reduce the deficit. But Ford Gaming don't want any of that. They're going to bomb forward right away. Trip going in huge, getting one pick onto Laz in behind. Brand Slam picks him up, but it seems like the life advantage is in favor of Ford Gaming right now, as they're slowly edging the point. They don't have the capture just yet. They're waiting it out
for Bear. He needs to live.
There's the Uber
97, and he will get in time. Bear going to counter pop for Ford. Going to be pushing onto the point with both scouts. Sandblast trying to take down Artist so he can chase down the med, but going to be piped up into the air and stalled. Great job by the Dome Man for Witness. Now 5v5 once again on this point. Ford got the recapture, so their time is ticking down even further. Only 1 minute left on the clock for Ford Gaming. Witness, they don't have Uber, but they need to get forward on the point and make some of this deficit back. We do see Logai has a small advantage, but the point can get pressured before either med can get. Now both soldiers taking positions on the rock, as the cap is going to go over in favor of Witness.
Yeah, and Artist was just carpeting Ford's side with stickies right there. Ford could not get anywhere close to point, and as I say that, Artist just gets one frag with his traps. Sandblast goes down, and Witness looking much better, looking to reduce the deficit to under 1 minute here, as Ford Gaming is all grouped up by their cliff, slowly trying to build this Uber. Witness Gaming already has the Uber and look to hold onto it to defend this point right now, as they're sitting pretty. Ford, it's up to them to try and retake this point right now. They're slowly moving forward. The scouts moving forward, trying to lead the way. Patty bombing forward right away, and Sandblast, the solo Uber, looking for the trade, and there is a drop player on Brand Slam, but Logai just decides to not use Uber Milk there, and it seems like he's still not willing to use. He's losing all his players. What cost for not using this Uber here? Ford Gaming is going to retake the point, but Logai, despite not using and losing all their players, they will still have the Uber, and they'll be able to repush now.
Yeah, that's an interesting macro decision by Witness. They had the option to pop further back on their cliff, but they thought we wouldn't be able to get space in time, so they do just end up getting log out and saving. I like the decision overall. Now, like you mentioned, full Uber ad, they're going to use early. It looked like Psy was in the back line, so they at least have 2 picks to work with, but they're not going to be able to find Bear because they're out so far back already. Now, Witness going to have a ×8 on the point, get that captured. Everyone is here, ready to deny this repush. 60% for Bear, and they're bombing in. They want to get these kills early, and they're going to get 2 onto Junie and Sandblast. Laz is going to be the one casualty, but Bear is out to spawn. So now there's a 30-second advantage for Ford. They need to repush this, and they'll have a full Uber to do it with.
Yeah, luckily Bear had some really good positioning there. Just knew the bombs were about to come in, so he had his escape route all planned out. So now Ford Gaming all moving in through grass here, getting out. No forward hold from the side of Witness Gaming here, and Ford looking to recap the point. They do have the Uber advantage, only 30% until Lol Guy gets his. So they've got to go fast here. Lol Guy, 20%. There's the Uber forward. Sandblast leading the charge. Does pick up 1 frag onto Alpha, but is that all they're going to be able to get? Artist is so low. Almost eats the pipe, but manages to back up all the way. So Ford Gaming, 1 frag, 1 midpoint. Could be enough, but Witness Gaming do have the Uber to retake it right away.
Yeah, that was amazing kiting from Witness there to keep their key players alive and most importantly give Lol Guy this Uber. Now Witness running up, time is even, both teams going to be under the 20-second mark. This fight could decide it all as Uber is popped out. They are bombing onto the enemy cliff trying to get some kills. The only person out is Sandblast and he will end up dying, but Artist and Ash, they get taken down on the other side. So now Ford, they have the advantage. They're going to push forward onto the point, try to get some picks. The rest of the Witness Gaming players are running forward to clean up and they get some kills. The fight has gone chaotic for both sides. Now it's about who can get to the point faster. It is getting capped up by Witness in the meantime with their faster spawns, so they're going to get this one. Witness will have one more try. Neither med will have Uber. It all comes down to this.
Yeah, Trip just jumping around T6 all around the map, but Witness do survive. 10 seconds remaining. Ford Gaming have to get onto the point. Stickies are dead, so there is going to be some clearance for Ford Gaming to try and get on there. 3 seconds. They've got to step on the point. They've got to step on the point. There they go. Trip gonna be the first casualty. Laz coming in from behind, gets 1 frag, and Ford Gaming seems like they're crumbling. They do get the Uber in time. Lol Guy is nowhere even close to the Uber. Sandblast and
it's 1v4 for Sandblast.
1v4,
he gets one, that's
so
it.
Tough.
His reign's gonna be ended there. Just a med stall. That's med stall actually buys time, but amazing pipe from Artist there. Denies Trip. One more player, nuke challenger, but gonna go down. Brand Slam with a 5k, and that's Witness taking a double overtime round 2.
A very valiant effort from Ford Gaming. It almost looked like it was going to work out in that that very ending right there, the stall tactics, but not just quite enough. So Witness Gaming take a 2-0 lead in this match. Just 2 more rounds until they win this first map. But we are in best of 3, so despite whoever wins this match, we will be seeing a second map. I think it will be Metalworks. So that will be exciting, and we get to see how the format, the new LAN format, will play out in this best of 3.
Yep, and that was a very, very close final round there, but the result is a 2-0 start here for Witness Gaming, and they were, for you who were watching the Bandy stream earlier, the previous match, they were unfortunately taking down an upset match against like a G6, so they're looking for redemption here. Witness Gaming, they have high hopes. They want to be one of the teams competing in the grand finals of this LAN, so they can't go down here in their minds. They need to play with their best, and a 2-0 start, even if it did get a bit dicey at places, this is what they're looking for. We'll have to see if Ford Gaming has some answers, some responses, so they can keep their hopes alive.
Yeah, definitely a lot to play for with Witness Gaming. They definitely want to try and get some revenge against like a G6. They probably should not have lost that, but it was a close game either way. And there's a lot to play for as well. If they lose, they're going to be out of the tournament entirely. So that means if you want to stay and stick around for another day of TF2 tomorrow, you've got to win out on this best of 3 here. So the players just in halftime right now, DMing, warming themselves up as they get ready for another half of hectic TF2. Yeah,
we have a multi-view on your screen. We currently have 3 simultaneous matches going on. Witness Gaming versus Ford Gaming is one of the lower bracket quarterfinals matches, and then another quarterfinals match going on I believe the Critscast stream, Penguins in 3D versus HNJ, and then finally on the Bandy main stream, we're gonna having Freotech and like a G6 in those upper bracket semifinals. So whichever team wins that is going to go to the upper bracket finals on the last day, have another chance at a reset, and be the favorites to win the tournament.
Exactly. So we'll have to see how that all pans out as all the players, all the games are going on concurrently right now. Pick and choose what you want to watch, but this one is going to be definitely exciting. If any evidences of those first two rounds, how chaotic and back and forth these teams are going to play, and we'll see how those skills translate to the 5CP matchup once we get past this round. An extended halftime break right now is seems like the teams are probably just taking a little bit of a reset, talking it out, and resetting, making sure that they will have themselves ready for the third round coming up. Yeah, and I think we're going to just switch to a different stream while we're waiting.
The plan is we're actually going live in about 10 seconds here as the teams are readying up. So Ford, we'll see if they have any of the answers. Those rounds were so close. Hopefully that time they spent talking is going to give them an edge they can use to take some of the rounds back as we're going to be moving into this first mid fight. It is Witness still on blue, Ford on red. Keep in mind 1st to 4. So if we do see Witness take 2 out of the 3 rounds here, they will be taking our first map. Mid starting out here, both scouts. Now Laz bombing onto the enemy China, doing big work onto Junie. Gonna take him down. Other soldier coming in, Ash doing big work as well. Sai gonna drop, and now Laz will end up dying, but the space is held by Witness Gaming because of that aggressive play.
Yeah, that soldier pressure from Witness Gaming is just so suffocating. There's Trip coming in, lands one rocket onto Lolgai, but unable to finish the kill. As I was saying, the soldier presence from Witness Gaming is just so suffocating that Artist doesn't even have to worry about it. He just walks across point, shooting his stickies, trapping out the players of Ford, and it pays huge dividends. Ford on the back foot here, Witness Gaming with the first mid cap.
Patty doing a jump to try and get in behind. He gets stuffed up on the rock, but everyone else coming in as well. Patty the first casualty. They do pick off Laz, but that's not the target they're looking for. But they are going to get Lolgai. Trip coming in and dropping that opposing medic is going to buy Ford a big advantage here. Sure, their time is going down, but they're going to have full Uber compared to none for Witness Gaming. So now the ball is in their court.
Yeah, so mission successful in taking down Lolgai. Bear with the 80% advantage, and you getting through on Cliff right now. Let's see what they elect to do with this Uber. Patty just jumping around, making space, scouting out the positioning of Witness Gaming, and Witness Gaming losing Alpha right away. They don't have the Uber either way, but they're sticking around for quite a long time right here because Ford are not taking the initiative. They are not really trying to use this Uber advantage, but if they don't have to use the Uber, and they can get the point, as Sam Glass is doing right here, taking so much spam on top of the point. They almost get the cap, but not quite. So that was what Ford was trying to do there, losing players left and right here. Still have the Uber. Lolgai does not have the Uber yet, and they do get the cap. So slowly and steadily, but finally they do get it, and Bear eats some spam out of nowhere, is going to get forced. So Lolgai now with the full Uber advantage.
A clutch sticky there by Artist was able to do 100 damage to Bear. He got so scared he popped instantly. He thought there must have been a soldier on top of him. And with that, Ford going to lose the advantage that they had by saving it on the previous push. So now recap going to come in favor of Witness Gaming. Lolgai, now the medic with 100% Uber. We'll have to see what Ford elects to do here. Looks like they're not giving it up. They're going to try and dry pressure this point, buy as much time as they can off the clock. Now they're going to end up forcing that Uber onto their combo in the pocket. Witness Gaming going to clean them up in short order. It was a good play there by Ford to make the best of a bad situation, but either way, Witness Gaming going to come out of this ahead in Uber and point time.
Yeah, Sai just in behind here. Surely the end of days here, as he is not able to pick up Ash either way. So the 10-second respawn going to come up, and Ford Gaming, the rest of the players are going to stream forward without him right now through the main area. There's Trip on the right side, making space as he looks to push back the soldiers. That was Laz sitting by the connector area for Witness Gaming, and there's one soldier bombing in straight, and he was unsure of which target to pick. Was going for Lolgai, then switched targets onto Artist, unable to pick up any of them. Patty does manage to clean up one frag, but Ford Gaming, the bombs were unsuccessful, and they have to back up all the way to this spawn.
Witness Gaming's coordination has been oppressive on this map. Every time someone on Ford steps up past an imaginary line in the sand, they just get jumped on by a scout and 2 soldiers. There's nothing they can do when they get focused down that hard. So now, with even Ubers, about a minute and a half deficit on the clock for Ford by the time they can get out here, they need to make a play to come out ahead of this Uber exchange and get themselves an advantage to work with. Otherwise, they're going to be looking at 3-0 deficit straight in the face.
Yeah, Ash just sitting on Pride Walk, only gonna give up the positioning as Ford slowly moving their way forward. Bear is eating so much span, has to use that Uber once again. And Artist is doing so much with all these straight pipes and stickies, just making Ford use the Uber before they actually want to. And with that, they only managed to pick up Brand Slam. They're getting a lot of cap time on point, but that's about it. And Witness Gaming is about to move forward here. Artist bombing forward, huge stickies. One pipe takes down Sandblast, and there's Bear going down. The rest of his team streaming forward to clean up the frags. Patty trying to salvage the situation to clean up Logai. Oh, Logai, what a surf right onto the top of the cliff. Oh, and then the trip cleanup finally comes in. And I guess you could say that was successful for Ford Gaming and at least picking up the medic, but they are so far down, a whole minute and 30 in this round, so they have a long way to go if they want to win this round.
Yeah, silver lining to say the least. Now point gets recapped up by Witness Gaming here as a sniper is going to pick off Junie there. Alpha from that China position going to get a pick, and now he gets bomb dropped off, but Ford get that recapture despite the pick. So now Witness have a chance to recapture. 3 seconds left on the clock for them. Alpha is still in pocket here trying to see if he can find anything. Shot going to miss. Ford is going to afford them a soldier pick. Lad's going to go down as the rest of the players are storming forward. Ford have to deny this. It's only 70% Uber for Bear. He won't get in time if they just stay around and wait. Sandblast is the first casualty of this one. One scout down for Ford. Now it's up to Sai. He will pick up Brand Slam as Trip gets Ash as well. Alpha's still here on the sniper, getting a funny SMG kill, to say the least, but gets chased down. And with that kill, now Ford have control. They have the point and they have Uber.
Opportunities galore for Alpha, but unable to hit the most critical shots. But that is okay, as Witness Gaming are still looking very nice in this round. Both teams will have the Uber here, but they have a 50-second buffer to use for this push. As they move forward, they're going to pop the Uber, and we're going to have an Uber trade on the point here. Sandblast with the better Uber, the solo Uber, a little bit more flashing on the side of Witness Gaming. Sandblast managing to pick up Alpha, but Laz picks up another frag. The frags just trading out evenly. Laz and Patty just trading themselves
3v3
out, and it's going to be a 3v3 here on the point. The better positioning on the side of Ford Gaming. Low guy is not very healthy as well, so he can't just eat any spare damage. Oh, that is Dingo just doing so much damage to all the players of Witness Gaming. Oh, and the snipe of a pipe right onto Low guy. Goodbye, back to the respawn queue. And Ford Gaming have a chance in this round. They have to play around the heals, and that's what they're doing. They're keeping Bear alive. Ash staying alive, gonna pick up the medic, but the rest of the players are cleaning up the frags. It's only going to be the scout.
Alpha can get there. They don't see him. He's going to be able to stall a point. Sandblast, he's going to try and fight them. Sandblast finds Alpha before he does anything. A 4K for Sandblast. It's just Lol guy running the point alone. Gets pistoled down by Sai. And there it is. Ford Gaming take a close one right back 2-1 now in favor of Witness. But Ford, a breath of fresh air, showing some life here, getting themselves on the board.
Again, Ford showing that they are extremely competitive, just like this last round and the second round, both going really down to the wire. So Ford Gaming staying right in it, only one round down now, and they're looking to tie it up in this map. And it's going to be Laz initiating the huge.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, the synergy is just too good to explain. Ash and Laz initiating, Ash cleaning it up, and that is going to be Bear down right away. And the frags, it's still a 4v4, but there is absolutely no health on the side of Ford Gaming, so Witness going to take this first mid.
That has to be the saddest medic death I've seen in Six's product in quite some time. He gets bombed, he gets his head Goomba stomped on underneath main, and then he gets his head Goomba stomped on concrete. So they're just absolutely nowhere to go. Those soldiers from Witness doing tons of work, as you were saying. And now Lol guy up on 100% Uber in just a second. Witness is holding this point. The round's starting out good for them. We'll have to see if they can keep the momentum up. Bomb over the back, trying to get the force, and he will do it. Good play there by Trip to land on that medic's head around that house. And now we will see Bear charging in spawn with Sandblast. They'll have a chance to come back out with this one, but they're at a time deficit.
Yeah, very crafty bomb from Trip. The rest of the players just distracting. And this time, Ford Gaming are going to pull out the Pyro Sandblast, playing the Pyro class, going to be doing some right-clicking, and not anymore, as they elect to have a sniper for a second, but not anymore as well. And just on their usual classes, they're going to use this Uber to pop right through, try and pick up Laz, but Artist, oh my lord, these stickies are having so much value, just picking up the entire flank of Ford Gaming. And despite that Uber advantage, despite using it to push out, they're going to lose all their players.
Yeah, the masterful play there, bait and switch from Witness Gaming. They made Ford think that they were holding close up. In reality, it was just one soldier spamming them. They popped out of that right spawn exit way. There was no one there. They bombed back right into a sticky trap, and then Witness get all the advantages. Now Lolguy once again up on 100% Uber. Bear's still building, as now time ticks to 1.5 minutes left on the clock for Witness. It's a desperate sack out to try and force this Uber. They're not going to get it, though. They only pick off Ash while losing 3. In the meantime, Bear's still charging in spawn, so this is fine for the side of Ford, but they need to get something rolling here. It's going to be a 2-minute disad by the time they can get players up.
Yeah, Witness responding to that last round that Ford won with a dominant performance right now. They're about to have a 2-minute advantage, and this Ford hold is very suffocating. Ford, they're running out of options here. They're going to use the Uber through again, but Lolguy is not pressured at all. He has no no plans to use the Uber just yet, even dropping Laz, but that is okay as they hold on to the Uber. They're going to look to refight this as Ford moves forward, eating a lot of spam from the Artist stickies. Trip just trying to wreak havoc behind. There's Patty jumping forward, shooting a few rockets, and there's Ash in behind. There's the Uber coming out from Witness Gaming. Artist leading the charge, but this time Witness Gaming, oh, the snipe sticky from Artist right onto Bear. Huge frags again from Artist, just again and again. All these impact plays, the stickies, the pipes, and Witness Gaming, they look to solidify themselves with a 3rd round win as they recap the point.
Artist just wrecking havoc on the entirety of Ford Gaming. Nowhere to go if you're Bear there, just back into a corner with sticky bombs. And Lolguy has not been at an Uber disad this entire round. Gonna have another one up again by the time the round ends. Ford did get a small capture, so they're down to 2.5 on the clock, but it's still a 2-minute deficit plus. Now they need to get on this without Uber, make some plays, make something happen. They need to make sure they get Lolguy and keep players up. Bombs coming in. Trip takes Lolguy super low, but he's gonna land on the pack and keep his life. Artist is the only casualty so far for Witness. It's a big one, but with the numbers and 90% on Lolguy, Witness are keen on holding this. Now both scouts walking forward with Beam. Lolguy comes up on Uber, and Ford have nothing to do, nowhere to go. They need to get on this point. Bear only has 80. They all need to go now, or else they're gonna die. Ash bombing in, getting tons of damage. Sandblast Bear gonna drop. Point. There's one player on it. It's just Trip. Gonna have to bomb up, see what he can do. Both soldiers come in now. The spawn advantage is actually doing wonders for Ford, as they're gonna keep 3 players alive. It's 3v1 right now for Arsenal's respawn. Gonna end up picking up Patty, and now we're gonna see just a recapture coming in from Ford here. Spawn advantage buys them some time, but we'll have to see if they can hold this for 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, Ford Gaming, despite being on the overtime timer there, they did tactically just hold off on the recapture so they could get the faster spawns, and now they have all their players. The Uber advantages are now evened up, so it's going to be a Herculean effort from Ford Gaming if they're trying to get back into it. And Laz, up to his usual antics, just bombing in right behind, trying to cause some distraction plays, and it's working out pretty well as Ash picks up 1 frag. Laz coming right back around the world, right onto Dingo. But Ford Gaming look to hold as it's a 3v3. The 2 scouts just destroying. It's only going to be up to
shots?
Alpha. Finally frags down, and Lolguy, he's sticking around for quite a while.
That's a big blunder.
Low.
That's a big blunder not killing Lolguy. They tried to stall as long as they could, but in the end, Lolguy ended up getting out, and because of that, both scouts died late. Without Psy and Sandblast, there's no way for Ford to hold this. Now Witness get to cap up for absolutely free. That was such a blunder by Ford there to overchase and not get that kill. It's going to cost them the round as Ford go up 3-1. Or, excuse me, Witness go up 3-1.
Tough scenes. There was an idea there for Ford Gaming, and if they had converted the frags, it might have gone better in their favor. But now they are down 2 rounds, and it is on map point as Witness Gaming just have to win 1 more round, and they take this first map of the best of 3. So let's see if they can do it. Artist shooting across first. There's Trip trying to get in behind, do his antics. Sai getting the first frag of the round, and Laz going to be picked up as well. But Witness Gaming all just grouping around the rock, focusing down all the players that are trying to bomb in from behind. That's Trip. The scouts moving forward right now, but that was really disconnected. Everybody was focused on Trip, and the scouts from Ford Gaming could not capitalize enough. So Witness Gaming again winning the mid fight.
It was a good idea for a play from Ford. They just had both scouts run at the demo. The second Trip came in from behind, but unfortunately Trip just exploded instantly, so they weren't able to keep that distraction for long enough. Although Bear did keep his life on mid with an excellent surf, so now Ford gonna have even Ubers to contend with, both teams up on 100%. We'll have to see. Looks like they want to go from cliffside. Uber trade gonna come out, pop off the cliff, now jumping onto the dome, and Artist gets stuck on the rock. He's gonna get dropped, Looks like they don't want to pop to try and save him. Guy once again milking this one out. They do end up getting a full Uber ad forward. We'll have to see if they want to contest without Demo Man. It looks like they're going to give up point for free here, as now the counter going to come in. Solo onto Brand Slam. He's jumping forward, looking for whatever he can find. They're just going to opt to kill people behind those flankers in just a bit too long. Patty going to go down, as well as Sai. Alpha is one trade at least, but numbers ad is firmly in favor of Witness Gaming. Bear has a small ad, but now point defense is where the game is at.
Yeah, 2-for-1 trade for Witness Gaming in their favor. They're going to slowly edge the point there. Brand Slam just standing on it, trying to shoot down any kind of bombers that are looking to deny a trip, just circling back around. So they do get the capture right back before Gaming are ready to refight, and they're moving forward already. Sandblast trying to lead the way, running around on concrete, back to Rock, shooting across that Artist, trying to deny him from walking forward so much, and now he's back to his usual strategy of edging the point. The Uber pumping forward really fast this time, but they're losing a lot of players.
Yeah,
it's a 2-for-2 trade, and seems like Guy does go down, so mission accomplished if they can keep Bear alive, and seems like that's going to be the #1 priority, not even defending this midpoint. Sai going back all the way to spawn with Bear.
Both soldiers on Witness had a combined 20 HP there. Their health was terrible for Witness because of that early death for their medic, but it's not like Ford can really know or take advantage of that, so they do end up backing out. They're going to keep their Uber just to be safe, and now they have to repush the point. It's a 20-second advantage in favor of Witness Gaming, so nothing huge. Both meds up on 40%. It's pretty much even. Now we have to see what Ford Gaming want to do to try and get this point back. Bomb over the top from Trip, trying to land behind them. He does get to the cliff pack. Now another bomb from the other soldier. Trip going to get cleaned up, traded for Laz, as Bear gets killed as well. Now number ad is still in favor of Witness Gaming, as Bear's death means that Guy has full 100% Uber ad.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's trying to sell out for Guy. Dingo bombing forward, but unable to pick up the frag as Artist cleans him up. So the sack wave is not quite successful, and Guy is just going to sit with this Uber advantage. And you already know that since it's Guy, he's going to try and hold it as long as possible. Brand Slam, the small caliber anti-air guns, just picking out Patty out of the air. And now Ford Gaming, they're one man down, looking to make up for this 1-minute deficit, and they're losing players just left and
they're
right.
sacking in, double sticky sack, and they do get the force.
There we go.
Yeah, they get the force into Guy. Sai gonna pick up Alpha as well, give him a nice 20-second respawn timer. Probably not long for this world, gonna get chased down. Actually ends up kill binding, which is good. And now we're gonna see Artist lay some forward stickies. Although time is heavily in favor of Witness, Ford have a play now. Their medic has Uber. If they can get the point without popping like they've been able to do before, they'll have a chance to come back into this round. Remember, if Witness take this one, that is the map over 4-1 in their favor. Ford need to make this work.
They need to make this work, and they need to do it now. 20 seconds remaining. Both scouts on the mid cap, so it's going to go by real quick. If
Witness
Gaming have pulled out the sniper. Alpha again on the sniper class. Let's see what he can get done. He is really out of positioning right here, and Ford Gaming is going to capitalize. Sandblast leading it forward. Trip picking up another frag, and Guy is just completely out. Artist sitting by Cliff, shooting some stickies across. Guy finally coming back into it.
Yeah, now we're going to see Bear 100% Uber, Guy only 80%. Now Witness trying to get their players up, back, and move forward. Alpha is still on Sniper, and he's going to hit that headshot onto the side, giving his team an opening pick to work with. Going to move up, look for more angles. Another one onto Junie. That's a 2K for Alpha, cracking the can wide open. Uber is popped to try and save face for Ford. They need to defend this, get some kills, but they get nothing. No kills, no damage for Ford. Those sniper picks are going to be the difference maker here, as point is getting capped up. Alpha is still threatening. Soldiers now bombing in. Body shots, one to stuff on midair, not gonna be able to get anything. Now Patty all alone on his sack, gonna go down. Sandblast as well gonna drop. Now Witness gonna get this cap up just in time. 15 seconds left on the clock. Ford are in panic mode.
Yeah, Alpha's just playing aim trainers right now. Still on the sniper, no one is contesting him. He has huge sight lines right deep into Cliff, seeing what he can get as he's gonna reposition. Still taking pot shots, has some ideas, but Ford Gaming now moving forward. They know they have to get back onto it. It's overtime. It's now or never, or they're going to lose this map. And it seems like they are able to convert, at least for now. Only Artist and Alpha, along with Guy surviving. Guy is going to back up all the way. And wait, Alpha gets 2 frags, and he's still recontesting this midpoint, scoping up. And Sandblast, it does not want any of the smoke. He's just juking back and forth, staying on the cap. Good for him, as Ford Gaming at least stick around to stay in this round.
Guy has a 10% Uber ad, and they're going to look to use as fast as they can to try and cross point. They're actually going to milk it, try to get these scouts Uber used first by Ford. They're going to take some space. No one has died quite yet. Everyone is healthy. This post is going to be super chaotic. Remember, Ford have to hold this point. They cannot let it get capped over, as Patty, his death is going to make that a lot harder. They're trying to contest from pocket, do whatever they can. They're all going to live, though, on the side of Witness Gaming. Now, Junie is going to go down to a rocket from Laz. It's a 4v6 in favor of Witness Gaming. Alpha is still scoped up here. No headshots quite yet, but is a threatening presence. It's just about cleanup right now. If Witness can get these kills, they'll be able to win the round and the map. Sandblast side gonna drop. There's Alpha's 5k on Sniper. It's all dead for Ford Gaming, and there is Witness gonna take this one 4-1.
A convincing performance from Witness Gaming. Jesus Christ, I can't even talk. But Witness Gaming doing it here on Product, winning it 4-1, rebounding from their loss against Like a G6 on Bagel. So this time they move forward in the series with a 1-0 lead as they go to Metalworks and look to clean out the series and move forward to Sunday.
Yeah, one more win is all Witness Gaming need to stay alive and get their rematch chance at G6, assuming that Froyo ends up winning that one. We do have an update for those of you who aren't watching this. The other match, Froyo is up 2-0 against Like a G6 on Product, just like this map happened. So we'll keep you updated on that one. You can also watch it on the Banny stream if you feel so inclined, and have two monitors, like a true gamer does. But either way, that's a very convincing performance there from Witness. One round dropped. Ford were competitive, which gives us hope for the series, but Witness can't be disappointed with their performance.
No, they definitely cannot be, as they put a statement here and they've got the first round, and a lot of players playing really well. Laz doing his usual bombs all in behind, but Artist with a lot of impact plays. Alpha pulling out the sniper, even though he wasn't hitting all the shots, his presence itself was already doing a lot on the field against Ford Gaming. So Witness looking to just keep up the momentum, move it forward towards Metalworks, and finish out the night here.
Yep, as we do have the logs
some
up
logs
on your guys' screen. Yeah, we can take a look at these real quick while we wait for the teams. We will have to switch maps, so it might be a bit of a delay, but I'm sorting by kills here. I am seeing Brand Slam up at 39 and 12 on Scout.
That is a lot of kills. That is also a 3.3 KD with only 12 deaths, which is the lowest in the lobby. He has even less deaths than Bear, so only Low Guy beating him out there. Brandsland having a lot of impact. Laz once again just getting in behind all the time. And Artist, that DPM, 436 DPM, 438 DPM, having so much impact throughout the match against Ford Gaming. Like, you could see Bear, whenever he was trying to use those Ubers, he was just dodging pipes left and right, had to use it, eating just spam out of nowhere. So all those premature pops, a lot of impact from Artist.
Yeah, and the big thing to look at in that game is the fact that Witness won a lot of fights off of being a more coordinated team. The damage difference was less than 8,000, which, while it may be a lot, the kill difference was about 50. So when the kills are 97 to 142, it's really hard to win. You just aren't getting enough kills if you're Ford Gaming. That may sound obvious, but with the way things are happening, it's just that Witness are taking advantage of their windows and their damage so much better. Whenever anyone on Ford is hurt or out of position, they're getting collapsed on instantly.
Yeah, so we'll have to see how Ford Gaming react to what happened in this match and how they reset and move forward into Metalworks. Hopefully, this will definitely be a change of environment, at least in that it's going to be a little bit less hectic. But we don't even know about that, since the config, it really forces the teams to play really aggressive, a lot less stalemating. So we'll see if that plays in the favor of Witness Gaming with all the aggression on Product, or if Ford Gaming can use that to their advantage and do some magic on the second map and push us to a third map in this series.
Yep. I want to give a little bit of a shout out to Bear, just because he did a good enough job. It's really hard to play medic on Product when the enemy soldiers are just always Goomba stomping you. They have a lot of space to work with. He had so many surfs that just got him out of dodge instantly, and it kept them alive. It kept Ford competitive in a lot of the games, but whenever he wasn't able to actually stay alive, whenever his team couldn't help protect him, that's when we saw Ford really crumble. On a map like Metalworks, that's more structured than the Chaos of Koth, we might see, less of those like deaths come up across for the medic of Ford Gaming, and maybe Ford does better in a more static, organized environment compared to Koth. We'll have to see.
Yep, we'll definitely have to see as the teams are slowly transitioning to the new map. And we will get that set up as soon as possible. As everybody rejoins the server, everybody goes on their bathroom breaks and gets ready to play the second map.
Yeah, and we're going to be going on a quick break as well, so don't go anywhere. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, Ford Gaming versus Witness Gaming on Metalworks.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Map 2 of Ford Gaming versus Witness Gaming. This is the lower bracket round 3. Winner moves forward to play another day tomorrow, and the loser gets knocked out. Witness Gaming winning the first map 4-2 on Product, and they look to finish off the series on Metalworks here as we get right into this game.
Yep, teams have readied up. Metalworks first to 5 or 30 minutes with the new special rule set. We are going to see Ford on red and Witness Gaming on blue. We're going to see how this mid-fight starts to roll out. Artist taking a fast rollout, another sticky onto the pack. He's going to be at lower health than normally for a demo, but he gets here first and lands a big sticky onto Junie. Now, Soldier Bomb trying to capitalize off the damage, and they will take down the enemy demo instantly. Laz pays for it with his life, but now Artist is launching damage up top, and the scouts for Ford Gaming can't compete. They have to get back out through lobby, through valley, through anywhere. One of them about to get chased down, but either way, decisive mid in favor of Witness, even though the numbers trade was even.
Yeah, that is just not fair at all. Laz just swooping in like an eagle right onto his prey, which was Dingo, and unfortunately Dingo just gets completely destroyed. And as soon as Dingo goes down, the rest of Ford are just out of position, unable to continue the mid fight. So they're back on their second point right now, and let's see what they can do to resist the Witness Gaming surge right now. At least both teams have the Uber, so they'll be able to use that to defend, and we'll see probably one of the small moments of stalemate that we'll have in this new config. Witness moving slowly across the alley, positioning, moving all their players here. Alpha going in behind, underneath, coming up from behind, right onto Bear. One shot, two shot, and Bear is not popping. Bear is not popping. Finally popping. But absolutely no respect
but a drop
for
from
Alpha there.
Patty hits a rocket and gets 2k, including one onto the enemy medic. So even though Bear's Uber was forced in a less than favorable position, that play from Patty is going to buy his team advantage and a way back into mid here. Now with numbers add and about, it's going to be like 35% Uber add by the time they get building on this point. We now see Ford Gaming in favor here.
Yeah, huge plays from Bear and from Patty, both players doing what they have to do to keep themselves in this map, as they're going to cap up this midpoint. But Witness Gaming do not want to give it up. They're coming right back in, and they're getting all the frags as well. And Ford Gaming is just going to have to try and run. Sandblast sprinting across, but unable to keep himself alive. And Witness Gaming full gas ahead. They're moving forward really, really fast. And Patty, it looks like he's going to get caught off, gets through the shutter door and manages to stay alive just for now, but Ranslam runs him down. So it's going to be a 4-player defense right now as Witness Gaming keeps moving forward. Patty on an over 10-second respawn. Witness Gaming looking to not let up on the pressure at all. And there's going to be Ash initiating first.
Just getting some information, strafing back out. Now the real bomb from Laz comes in, trying to get some damage. Hits one rocket, but not able to get much else, and he will lose his life. Alpha as well going down. Artist going to get shot down by Sandblast. A 3k for the scout from Ford. Running forward, taking a 1v2 with a medic. Not going to be favorable for him, but more people coming in. Support is in, and Patty's kill onto Brandslam means that Lolguy forces onto a solo Ash. It's a 2v5 in this lobby. Lolguy needs to get out with his life. They are bombed onto. We see Soldier Ash gives his life for his medic, as any good soldier will do. They get their medic out, but recap is in for Ford on second.
Valiant play from Ash. They're actually doing so much for keeping Lolguy alive. He was going to get caught out in lobby, but manages to escape back to the rest of his team. So Witness Gaming keeping their medic alive is so critical, as both teams have around the same Uber advantage. But Ford Gaming know that Ash is going to be a little bit wild to respawn. As he comes in now, they're moving forward onto this midpoint a little bit too late. All the players are here now for the defense, and they're going to lose the first player inside, having to back up all the way. A lot of their players are really low as well. Trip going to get picked off from Ash as well, and they're going to back up all the way, unable to even defend this second point.
Yeah, Ford have not been able to defend the recontests on mid from Witness Gaming twice in a row now, and it's showing they're not able to ever get across that 50% line. Now both meds up on full Uber as second gets capped up for Witness. They'll have a chance at an even last push. 6v6, bomb in from Laz, and he gets the force out of Bear early. Lolguy's still holding it, and now with the numbers, tied numbers because the kill on Patty means that Witness are at an advantage. Ash going in, trying to get some space, but will go down to Sandblast. Another 2k for that scout is going to buy his team some time, but like I said, the big thing is the Uber here for Lolguy. Once they get Ash up, they're going to push in and go for the first round.
Yeah, and 4 Gaming recognize the disadvantage they are at without the Uber. They're already switching on to the off classes. Sandblast on the heavy weapons guy side, building the sentry gun underneath the point, just there to protect the point as soon as Witness Gaming looks to play and capture the point and retake their first round. So they're going to use the Uber through the left side right now. Not really getting any frags right now. Trip just jumping around, but right onto Bear. Bear a little bit out of positioning. The sentry gun at least picking up a frag, so it's a 4v4 right now, and a lot of good damage onto the players of Witness Gaming. Oh man, Ash was trying to escape there, but the air stickies from Dingo picking him up. So it's only going to be Artist and Lolguy here. Artist, a very formidable player, just lobbing stickies across, but Ford Gaming are going to respect him and not challenge him, as the rest of the respawns are going to try and reinforce this position.
Yeah, Ford have no reason, or Witness have no reason to try and contest this because Lolguy kept his life, meanwhile Bear did not. So now with players and an Uber ad, we see Witness re-pushing through the alley. Second is going to be a given here as Ford do not have anything to recontest. Sandblast still on the engineer, going to build a sentry gun. I think he's going to choose a different position because the other one's spot was compromised. That level 1 sentry gun last fight did a lot of work actually, but now we do see Lolguy 95% that are scouting out while they're getting this last 5, and now Witness once again pushing in through defensive right, but there's a pyro to stop them. Sai keeping 3 players in. The only player that can get out is Artist, and now they do make it out of that choke point. The rest of the players for Witness are collapsing on the point though. Sai and Patty are going to go down. Bear as well. Laz. It's collapsing everyone onto this last point. Trip with a ton of damage. He will end up going down though, and now it's 2 players left for the defense. Sandblast and Dingo are going to keep their lives and defend that point. 1 second from going over, 1 second from the first round of the map, but no, it's going to stay stalemated here.
I don't even know how Ford Gaming just pulled that out of the hat like a magician, but they do, and they keep themselves in this first round. Alpha is so aggressive. All of Witness Gaming just want to recontest this because they know Ford Gaming have not been able to handle these repushes, and just like that, Ford Gaming is going to back up all the way again. They know they have a lot to lose if they lose this fight, so they're going to back up all the way to the last point, and Witness Gaming is going to retake this second point, give themselves another chance, as they have like around a 30% advantage. Hopefully Lolguy has been keeping track of this, and they will use this to do the third repush here onto the last point in this round.
Different off-class play this time. We see Sai on the engineer putting a sentry gun in a more open spot, and Sandblast on the sniper staring at the shutter. We'll have to see if he can find any opening picks for his team, as Soldier trying to get out at 1 HP, and Patty gets picked off. Sentry gun gets seen as well. Laz jumping in, knows where it is, goes for some damage, not able to find a kill though. Alpha gonna die as well, trade his life for that sentry gun, courtesy of Ash's rockets. Now we see Witness, they know where everything is, they know what the plan is, and it looks like the engineer swap is off. We're gonna see Sai back onto Scout. Sandblast is still looking for that sniper pick though. He's playing at a weird angle right now, will end up backing up. Both might have Uber, so Witness trying to stage this push.
Yeah, unfortunate for Witness Gaming. Seems like Lolguy did not quite know that Bear did not have the Uber yet. They had the 30% advantage, but did not act upon it and just sent Laz as a bomb.
Alpha's counter sniping here. This could be big out of shutter. Stickies get detonated. No one takes a shot yet. Now that Sandblast knows there's a sniper, we'll have to see who decides to do what. Sandblast actually back on Scout, so the only off class is back to Sai on NG. Now Alpha on this pick class, he needs to make something work. If he can't get a pick, his team is basically at a 5v6 pushing this.
Yeah, the time is going to be ticking down as well with this new config, so they're going to have to, they won't be able to sit here the whole time. Alpha, nice flick, but the picks just go out for both sides. In fact, it's actually Ford Gaming looking better right now, even though a lot of their players are very, very low, but they will be able to hold on. They do lose Bear, though. That is a critical one.
Yeah, bomb in at the end from Ash, going to do a lot to take down that medic, and even though Lolguy used, he's going to have an Uber advantage. The thing is, because Lolguy used a bit late, now the Uber advantage isn't going to be that big. By the time Bear respawns, it's only a 10% difference, so we're still looking to stalemate here as Sai likely going to level that sentry gun up to level 3. the big boy defending that right spawn door, so we'll have to see now what Witness Gaming's play is. They're fine to hold this for a bit longer, but keep in mind, we do have a round timer if the point doesn't get exchanged, so Witness need to make a play. They need to cap this out or hope to extend the round.
Yeah, for Ford Gaming, they don't have the omniscient observer that we have, so they don't know that Bear is actually getting close, reducing the deficit around 20% below, but last spotting out the sentry gun right away, and now it's going to be up to Witness Gaming to use this Uber straight through. Brandsland leading the charge, trying to find the frags, getting tripped down quite low, but Patty manages to trade out, and it's a 1-for-1 right now. And the heavy tanky classes of Ford Gaming is going to make the defense on this last point even easier. And Trip, 2 frags, huge impact frags. This time, is Ford Gaming looking to retake the second point.
Yep, and with Bear on full Uber, they should be able to push out and recap this. 10 seconds left. It will get overtimed if this point gets recaptured, otherwise reset. I don't know which is better for Ford, honestly. They haven't been able to push onto mid anyway, but they will end up recapping this. 100% Uber for Bear, and now we'll have to see Ford. They have another chance to try and take mid. Will they be successful the third time around?
Yeah, let's see. They do have the Uber advantage again, but this time they're moving kind of slow as Laz is just delaying it long enough. So Logai already has his Uber now, and it's going to be an equal Uber situation. And it seems like Ford does not care at all. They're looking for the trade here. The trade is going to come out. Both sides, a lot of players low, but it seems like the better positioning. The post Uber is so much better for Witness Gaming.
Oh,
and they're going to clean up all the frags.
2 rockets from Patty, going to clean up Lol Guy instantly. Great play there to give his med an advantage in the Uber department. However, Ford did lose 3 players. They'll have to back up. Likely want to give up space here, give up the lobby for sure. They will end up having this Uber ad, so this is overall a good play for Ford. They'll be able to have a good chance at taking mid for the first time. 4th time's the charm, we'll say.
4th time hopefully will be the charm for Ford Gaming as they're getting all their players up. Patty just coming in from the respawn queue. So it seems like they have around a 40% advantage. Bear building it as usual. And it seems like Witness Gaming, there are not even sending a lot of players forward. There's Ash bombing up high, Laz bombing in high, and they're getting right onto Bear. Those 2 soldiers, so much synergy and so much skill. Bear, despite having the advantage, did not have the Uber yet, and they're just going to go down. Ford crumbling here as they lose 2 players, and Witness Gaming look to take advantage of this and retake the second point.
When the soldiers bomb that high, no one can see them. Bear has no idea what hit him. I'm pretty sure he didn't see either of those soldiers a single time. Trip going for something similar, but this time, Witness are on the lookout. Sai almost cleans up Lol Guy, but barely not able to hit enough damage. Sai Guy will get that pack, or Lol Guy will get that pack, and be able to keep that Uber. Now, this is another great chance for Witness to take our first round here on Metalworks. Full Uber ad. Sandblast is up on Desperation Engineer. Has a level 2 gun only, but the push will come in here right now.
Yeah, and let's see if Ford Gaming can pull out the magic once again. They've done it once. Let's see if they can do it again. So Witness Gaming pushing in through main this time. Out through 2. Taking a little bit longer to use the Uber, but it's going to give them a little bit better positioning. They take down the sentry gun, get 1 frag, but Alpha goes down as well. The Pyro on side just reflecting everybody back, and somehow it is working kind of out. It's 2v2 right now. The heal advantage on the side. Oh, it's going to be Brandslam versus the Pyro. Oh, this is not a fight that you want for the Pyro. And Brandslam winning it out with the pocket medic. 1-0 for Witness Gaming.
45 points on the scoreboard for Lol Guy. That round took absolutely forever, but that is the 1-0 lead for Witness Gaming. That 2v2 at the end was so close, but Sandblast, he went for the win. He had to double meat shot the scout, isn't able to hit it, drops down, and that is the round in favor of a Witness. So now, second mid rolling out. It feels like it's been an eternity, but we'll have to see how this one goes. Once again, Artist going very low on his rollout, but he is very fast. A sticky and immediately gets a shot into Dingo once again.
Yeah, Artist is so fast on these rollouts. Let's see what the soldiers
again, same play.
Witness Gaming last again. They're just right onto Dingo, just like the first round. Lolgai taking a lot of damage, so he's going to back up all the way to Valley. So Ford Gaming with the better positioning, and this time Patty coming in to clean up the frag. Make sure that Lolgai cannot just do a Houdini act and stay alive. And the 2 scouts, they have such good positioning on this high ground against the demo and the 2 scouts of Witness Gaming. They're just going to back up all the way, and finally Ford Gaming take the midpoint here and look to push onto Witness Gaming's side of the map.
Yep, despite losing the Delman at the start of the mid, this is the first time Ford has successfully crossed the halfway point. They're halfway to a round for the first time on Metalworks here. So now, with this full Uber advantage, we'll have to see where they want to take it. Looks like they're all going to go through that alleyway as expected. soldiers, they have to be careful. They want to try and get this force out. High bomb again from Laz, gonna just wrap around, spot some people. Now it's about getting into the point for Ford Gaming. They do pop it out, try to walk forward. Any picks they can get would be good. Ash is going to be the first casualty of this one, but no one else goes down. Cap likely gonna go in favor of Ford Gaming here, but Witness have an Uber ad to work with on the repush.
Yeah, Ford Gaming looking to tie it up here, and there's Trip coming in from behind. Patty doing a little bit of a distraction play, but they are so low, taking so much damage, and Lolguy is not pressured at all. Just keeps himself alive. All of the rest of his team cleaning up the frags, and just like that, Ford Gaming are back on their midpoint. Witness right back on their second point, recapping right here, and they're looking to repush right back against Ford Gaming.
Yeah, Ford opting to just sack 3 people into Lolguy on last. Thought that was their best chance. Didn't work out. And now with this full Uber, Witness are taking this one across into the enemy lobby, looking for whatever kills they can get. Bears out at 13 HP. Narrowly escaping is the medic at Ford. And now full Uber in favor of Bear once again. Mid is getting capped up, but it looks like Ford, they don't want to give this one up without a fight. They're going to pop back in through Valley, doing a lot of damage onto Artist, but can't quite get chased down. Escapes to lobby, gets the pack. Trip is the only casualty so far, as Ash and Artist going to go down. Those are the kills that Ford needed to maintain control of this. Laz as well going to get cleaned up by Sandblast, and a successful repush from Ford, but once again, Medic does not go down.
Yeah, very good kite from Ford Gaming. That was pretty funny. There was a moment there where Sai was just trying to escape and he actually ran past Lolguy, but it doesn't matter anymore as they are going to retake the second point here and finally have another opportunity, another crack at breaking the Witness Gaming last hold. Let's see if they can do a little bit better this time. They won't have the Uber advantage. Lolguy with around a 15% advantage, and Alpha was on the engineer, but I think they've recognized that they actually have around an equal Uber situation. In fact, they're trying to get really aggressive here. Lolguy just using it from lower right here.
Great stickies.
And what frags are they going to get? Dingo. Oh my god, such great stickies, as you said. And there's Trip coming right back in. Oh, there's the Uber trying to mulch all the players. Lolguy is going to be one of the frags down. Laz so low. All the players, Artist, the high impact player is going to be down. And this looks to be a Ford Gaming round. Only 2 players to defend, but it is too little too late. Ford Gaming right back into it, 1-1.
It's not often you see a play that does 0 damage end up winning the round. Those stickies from Dingo to stall out the entire advancing Uber of Witness Gaming was able to stall out the push long enough that his teammates got back in on it. All those players ended up wiping. Massive bomb by the soldiers of Ford onto the shutter, and with that all of Witness ended up dropping, and a good snowball was able to get Ford tied up here at 1-1.
And here we go. Artist again really low, but I think he's going to be faster again, getting the first early sticky onto Dingo once again. Is Dingo going to be the first casualty once again? Yes, it happens once again, and Artist even picks up another frag. Alpha goes down. Trip, really high impact, picking up Lolguy as well, managing to save, at least get a little bit of a consolation and keep Bear alive. But Witness Gaming, it's always Dingo going to be the first one down, and that seems to be their key to success in winning these mid fights.
Yeah, one of these days Dingo will get to play a mid-fight. That day is not today yet, though, as Bear does escape with that Uber. That play by Trip is going to buy his team an Uber ad that they need to maintain control of second here and likely look to push mid once they have all their players up. Looks like they want to move through this underneath area. The Valley push has been their push of choice. Gets spotted out early by Laz. Good scouting from that Witness soldier. Gets an arrow to stay healthy, and now Witness pushing in, or excuse me, Ford Ubering in from Valley. Low ground trying to get onto Artist. Artist will die to fall damage. He gets picked off mid-air, and now the rest of Witness is going to end up getting out. Lolguy does keep his life as expected by this point, but mid goes in favor of Ford. Now we'll have to see if they can hold this Lolguy Uber once again.
Yeah, as soon as we're in Metalworks here, Ford Gaming have a new pep in their step, and they're looking to take the first lead in this whole entire series, as they actually have the midpoint, and they're looking to try and push onto the second point. They are on the Uber disadvantage this time, as Lolguy has around a 30% advantage, and he will have the Uber now. Ash bombing forward, making space for his team, just jumping onto the crates, and the rest of his team is now moving forward with him. But the 2 soldiers in the blue house, seems like they were trying to do some kind of thing, just delay the push, but they're going to back up now. And both teams have the Uber now, so Witness Gaming recognizing they missed their window of opportunity, so they're going to back up all the way to the second.
Yeah, those aggressive soldiers in the lobby made Witness second-guess their push. They stalled a bit too long, and with Bear on even, now the sack is in. Patty trying to get the counter force in. Guy takes a rocket, but not much more. So numbers advantage temporarily in Witness Gaming's favor. Will likely not be enough to push those. They have to navigate a bunch of stickies and through Valley. They're going to try anyway. They want to get forward, get aggressive off this numbers advantage. They take a lot of damage on Ash. He's going to need an arrow or a pack to get healthy. And all of a sudden, Patty, his spawn is up, and he'll be making his way back in.
Yeah, so we're having one of those rare opportunities, rare moments of a little bit of a stalemate here, and we'll see what the teams elect to do as the round timer slowly ticks down. Seems like Ford Gaming are at least moving forward now, grouping up towards the alley positioning. So let's see how they elect to launch this assault. Seems like the soldiers are going to initiate. They're just getting their buffs here as Trip getting buffed up. He's going to initiate. Where's that Patty?
They're looking for the med again. Guy, he gets
we go.
Forced on top of by Trip once again, making a good play onto the enemy medic. The rest of Ford are going to back up here through mid, take their full Uber advantage, and walk away for now. And with this, they'll be able to have a good chance at pushing into second. Once again, they're just going to wait on Tripwise spawn, see if they can get him up and get forward here. It looks like Guy is building Uber with their scouts. Brand Slam hitting himself with that basher. Try to get as fast of a regeneration on this Uber as possible, but it will not be fast enough as we see Ford moving in through the valley, through the alley here. They're going to bomb over the top Alpha. They're playing their opposing lobby right now, trying to do whatever they can, and Alpha will end up going down in the back line. Yeah, Laz, he's going to focus down, though, and taken down just a second by Sandblast. It's now a one-man advantage for Ford. They're going to look to go in here.
Yeah, Witness Gaming have done such a good job of delaying this Uber advantage push that they're about to have their own Uber 20%, so they'll have it in time for this last defense if they keep their players alive. But that is if they can keep their players alive, as they have lost basically everybody now. It's a 3v6, and Ford Gaming, a slow cap on second, but they're looking to just stuff all of Witness Gaming back into their spawn. The Ubers come out from both sides. A better Uber, more flashing on the side of Witness Gaming. Sandblast sticking around for a really long time. Staying here, Lad's going to be the first casualty. And now Ford Gaming, they're getting the picks. It is only going to be up to Artist, Alpha, and Brand Slam to really prevent the inevitable.
It's
it seems
doable.
like it's a 2v2
with a medic.
med.
Oh, not going to be enough, though. Artist, last man alive. Going to get sorted down. That was a seppuku-style execution on that last point. We see Dingo taking him down. That's going to be the 2-1 lead for Ford. This is the first lead they've had this entire match, but showing a lot of strength here on Metalworks, able to win these rounds and get themselves an advantage here. We do have only 8-9 minutes left on the clock, so this one's going to come down to the wire.
Yeah, and Ford has put themselves in a really good position. All right, here's the question. We're in our fourth round. Is Dingo going to be the first one to die? He's actually switching it up. He is switching it up. He did not go up high. He went low this time. He's still eating so much damage.
A good arrow by Bear there to keep him healthy. Laz going up into the skybox will get taken down. The second soldier is now in, trying to surf up to the pack on lobby, but Ash goes down as well. The soldiers from Witness got nothing done this mid, which is a far cry from the norm. And now Ford, with this advantage, are going to be able to re-push and take the mid point. Both meds are going to have Uber, but Ford once again in an advantageous position.
Well, we all know why Ford Gaming won that mid. That's because Dingo stayed alive. So
he lived.
There we go. Key to success. And now the soldiers are bombing forward. Lokai's almost stuck here. He's gonna stick around by the shutter area. The stickies of Dingo just being launched across at him. And the other combo of Ford Gaming, they're slowly edging the point. Bear is caught in the middle there. Oh, huge, very nice positioning and play from Laz there to just get Bear stuck in. And that means Bear has to use the Uber. Ford lose the Uber advantage. And now Witness Gaming with that Uber advantage. Let's see what they do with it.
Yeah, once they get Laz up, they're likely going to look to pressure forward. They're already positioning in front of Valley, going to look to buff their players up and get in there. Remember, they need to take a round here in 7 minutes. Otherwise, we're going to be going into our new rule set where one more round is the golden cap. Now we are going to see Ford stepping on this midpoint. Bombing over the top is Soldier going behind. There is people in for the side of Witness. They're popping Uber into the enemy lobby. They don't find any kills, though, as the entirety of Ford is out there. 70% now for Bear as they are regrouping, looking to push this. Bombing over the top from Dingo, doing some damage. Soldiers are going to follow onto Artist. No one's gone down yet except for Patty, and now Trip. Good bomb from the soldiers of Witness, doing their usual stuff and getting those kills on the enemy soldiers. And now cap in for Lolguy. Despite Bear having this full Uber, they can't push in for Ford.
And Laz, full aggression, just right back in, right onto Dingo, trying to pick it up. Ash, oh!
He gets it.
The distraction from Laz, and Ash with the cleanup manages the force out of Bear. And look at Alpha, so sneaky down below. He's going to get spotted out now, but taking a 1v1 against the Soldier, and he's going to lose it. Patty says, nuh-uh to Alpha, not on my watch. And Witness Gaming, despite all the huge heroics from the Soldiers, they're actually going to be losing this midpoint here. They will have the Uber advantage, so let's see what they can do with that when they get all their players back up. But they'll have to retake the midpoint with it.
Yep, continuing to leapfrog these Uber advantages. Now it gets forced early by Sai in that Valley area, so good play by him to get this Uber out. And now Bear kiting back 50%. They are taking some damage. Laz going in behind, trying to find what he can, but gets taken down by a good sticky from Dingo. And now, once again, the Uber leapfrog. One team takes mid, the other takes Uber ad. This one, this time...
That was some very nice maneuvering from Dingo. He almost got caught out, but those stickies just managed to get him out of there and even pick up a frag as he now bombs right back forward onto the crate, eats a lot of damage, takes the arrow, and Ford Gaming retake the midpoint with the Uber advantage. So this time they will look to take the second point, get themselves ever closer to extending the lead 3-1, and that will pay huge dividends if they can do it. Oh, they lose a player real early, and they know how disastrous that is.
Yeah, Sandblast just not even getting a chance to do anything there. Gets exploded, doesn't get flashed in time, and now Lolguy with full Uber advantage and a numbers advantage for Witness. They're going to repush here through the Valley area once again. We've seen how this turns out a bunch of times before, but we'll have to see if this Uber is the one to break the hold. Remember, they need to get in. As Trip going high onto the Medic. 1 rocket, 2, 3 onto Lolguy. 98% Uber, not enough for Lolguy. Witness going to lose their Medic and numbers as well. Now Ford going to push forward here into the enemy lobby and get some more kills.
Oh, Trip, that is absolutely criminal. You can't be allowed to get away with that. And Witness Gaming, they're going to be on the back foot, escaping all the way to their last point as they still don't have their medic up. And Bear slowly building that Uber, only 20% remaining until he will have the full Uber to use into this last point and extend it to 3-1 if Ford Gaming can do so. So they're grouping up now in this lobby area, getting all their players healthy now as they go through the shutter door. And they're going to take their time because they know that Lolguy died really late there, and they should be able to use it here through the left side. They're going to focus down the gun, and everybody in Witness Gaming, they're all back in spawn. Do Ford recognize this? Are they going to get on the cap? And they have so much cap time. They have so much cap time, but they're losing all the players now. A full health heavy on the defense. That is going to be a very formidable opponent, and Witness Gaming, despite having everybody back in the respawn, do manage to hold on.
Fantastic play there by Alpha to kind of bait his team there on the heavy weapons guy. He kept his presence hidden with, to a minimum due to that Tomislav reduced rev sound. So once the fight is at its dire point, he jumps out. Fully overhealed heavy is a menace. No one can take care of him, and they save that point. Now we're down to 3:30 on the clock left. It's a one-round advantage. Yeah, 1-round advantage here for Ford, and Sandblast going to be able to respawn, though both teams have 6 players and full Uber. We need to see plays made out of Witness here, and they're going to pop through the shutter, look to find anything, but Ford is already out of there.
Sandblast is coming in from behind. They don't see him. They don't see him. They do see him. He gets one stab. He's on to Lolguy, and he pistols him down. Sandblast, huge off-class plays. That is some very high-impact plays here, and now it's only going to be one player on the back half. They're going to clean up, and Trip is going to just be standing on the last point. 3-1 for Ford Gaming. Did we see this coming?
I certainly didn't, considering the first round was the first map was a 4-1 in favor of Witness. But you know, I guess it just goes to show that a different map, a different environment can change everything about a team. All of a sudden, when there's more controlled play, less chaos, Ford looked like they can deal with the aggression from Witness a lot better. And with a 3-1 lead going into 2 minutes left, assuming that this doesn't go hyper mode and gets 5-round capped instantly, we're likely looking at a 4-round win limit, which Ford are only 1 away. New mid rolling out once again. Dingo is safe, doesn't die off the bat. We'll have to see how this one goes.
Yeah, and there's the high bombs from the Soldiers again, having so much synergy. Again, Ash and Laz just doing so well together, landing onto Bear. They both get picked up, but this time, at least they're going to keep Lolguy alive as long as possible. It seems like the players of Ford Gaming are trying to hunt him out, but they're going to back up now, just content on taking the midpoint. So, Witness Gaming, check. They killed the enemy medic, and check, they keep their own medic alive, so they will have this Uber advantage to try and retake the midpoint.
Yep, and it's only 2 minutes left on the clock, so Witness, they really want to get one of these rounds back before that new special overtime rules hit, give themselves at least a less of a cushion to have to overcome. So now they're going to pop Uber out through lower here. They're jumping onto the point. Artis leading the way, not able to find much damage as Ford, once again, already out of dodge, able to back up, keep their medic up with that 50% Uber ad. 8x cap going over for Witness. They're just trying to go as fast as possible. A minute and a half means they need to build this Uber and get their push out just in time.
Yeah, let's see if they pick up the pace here, and it seems like they are slowly moving forward, but staying on mid as they recognize that Bear has a higher Uber percentage, and Bear is about to come up onto it, only 10% away, and Ford Gaming recognizing this, they're going to retake the lobby area and group up, get their buffs, get ready to push, and that is exactly what they're doing. Witness Gaming, the soldiers just trying to scout it out, do a little bit of reconnaissance. Sandblast clearing traps by the truck area, moving forward onto the crates, and there's the Uber pop right away. They're going to gain ground, but nothing else. And now Witness Gaming, they're going to come right back into it. Hopefully they can pick up some
Trip a bit
frags.
too early.
That's Trip, yeah.
He lands on the shiny people. You can't hurt them, so he's going to go down and get nothing done. Now we see the point being retained by Witness Gaming, and the Ubers are just about even. So now Witness looking to move over here to this alley area, pushing forward. They have 30 seconds left on this timer before the win limit is reduced. A lot of damage being done by Ash. He's going to get out of dodge as well. Damage onto Guy, but he has a pack just in time, able to keep his life. Both meds building up about 50% Ubers soon. Guy at a disad though. Now sort of bumming forward. Laz, great rocket onto Paddy to clean him up and take him down. And now second is open for the taking for Witness. They're going to cap this one up with everyone they have and get ready for their final push.
Yes, the final push, at least for maybe this round, before the timer just completely, the whole game timer goes through to the overtime. I don't know what I'm saying. What I do know is that
we're overtime here. So
yeah,
for those of you who aren't aware how this works, the round limit is now 4. We go until a team has 4 rounds, which means Ford need 1, Witness need 3. The comeback for Witness would have to be a big one.
But they definitely are able to do it if we know about their skill from map 1, and we know they have the capabilities of taking rounds as they have already taken 1. So just 3 more, how hard can that be? Witness Gaming, both teams have the Uber, and seems like Sandblast was doing some spy checking, but checkings for off classes, but he has switched right back offside on the engineer.
Trip is 1. That was a high fall from the soldier. And now with that damage, Laz is going to go in, try to get this force. Ash on the other side. They can't quite hit the rocket. Spare going to stay alive without having to force the Uber. 3-man sack unsuccessful. All they get is Dingo. And now we're going to see Ford have an opportunity to push out of last tier.
Yeah, and it's going to be up to Witness Gaming. They're sticking around here. They want this Uber trade, even though they're not going to really get the Uber out of Bear. They do get the Uber, so we do have a trade here, but all the players of Witness has to skedaddle out of their Brand Slam a little bit too late, and he gets picked up. Ford Gaming, a very successful repush onto the second point.
Yep, and they'll be able to cap this one up. Both medics at 20% even, so this is going to be a bit of a build, a bit of a stalemate while they get these Ubers up in time. Remember, Ford, 1 round, they can carefully plan all of their pushes. They're not rushed. Now, double soldier bomb in from Witness. They're used to this, but they can't land the damage in time. Ash cleaned up. Laz gets landed on by Paddy, and a great play there to deny that aggression out of Witness. And now Ford, they're going to go mid.
Yeah, great play from Ford Gaming. They kept all their players spaced out, and Bear was tucked away, so the double soldier bomb could not find its main target. Ford Gaming capitalizing on that, retaking the midpoint. The 2 soldiers are still in the respawn queue, so a lot less spam coming from Witness Gaming. If Ford elect to push through these choke points, they're going to elect to go through the alley area right now really, really fast. Artis has recognized this, shooting some stickies across, but the soldiers are already initiating forward, and Paddy and Trip, they're going to get taken out right away. So up to the ball is in Witness's court here, as they have a spy as well. They have a spy.
Yeah, that spy could come in big here as there's not enough players to go ahead and look for him. But meanwhile, with full Uber, Guy and Witness are going to walk forward here. They probably don't want to pop. They probably want to see if they can get this Uber force, and they are going to, thanks to a bomb from Laz. Spy not quite in play yet, but they get what they wanted anyway onto the enemy medic. And now Witness will retreat for now, regroup their forces, and be ready for a full Uber advantage mid-push.
Yeah, sneaky Ash. He is waiting for his opportunity. Has not decloaked just yet, just spotting it out. And he's really taking his time here, but he knows he has time. And there we go.
And the Uber is in from the majority of Witness. They're going to come in, take out Bear instantly. Great stickies from Artist. They don't even need the spy to pick the enemy medic, but he goes anyway and picks off Dingo. That's a surprise one as Artist hits his 6k on Sandblast. And now with only the soldiers left, one of them going to get cleaned up. Patty all alone in enemy territory. Mid about to get capped up by Witness here once they regroup. Patty going for back cap. I'm not sure if he's able to do this, but he's getting contested by a spy. If they can actually get the spy to stall a point just in time, it looks like it would be enough, but he needs to get there. I think it's not enough though. He's going to clean up in the back by Alpha. Valiant attempt by Patty, but not able to get that cap in. And now we're going to see Witness advantaged going into second.
Yeah, what was so funny was on that midpoint when Ash was slowly decoking and looking for his opportunity. Dingo was just really low health, and Brand Slam could have picked him up, but left the kill for the spy class because funny memes, spy frags, and it seems like Ash is just sticking with it. He's not electing to do any kind of changing, doing some spy crap walking around.
That's the play.
That's true. That's true.
In the Uber. But that said, Bear on 80%, Logai on 100, just a bit building up, and now the Uber is in for Witness. Gun doesn't get sapped, that's fine, they're going to take it out anyway, and they're capping it up, and he goes, no one gets on the point! That's a Cloud9 if I've ever seen one. They just are 5 up, and no one defends it, so that's 1 round back in favor of Witness Gaming. We're at 2-3 now overall for Ford, but keep in mind, round limit is now 4. Witness, 1 more step to this comeback.
Yeah, Witness, 1 step done, 2 more remaining, but for Ford, they only have to take 1 round. And let's see if they can maintain composure and keep this lead that they have and just close out the map, push us to a map 3 on Sunshine. This time, Dingo staying alive, Artist not as fast, Laz doing the high bomb. Oh, and he's
on the vents.
He's staying on the vents up there, just doing some jumper tricks. And it seems like they're all just jumping around, taking positioning, nobody going down yet. It's a very slow mid. Yeah, nobody has gone down yet. And Ford edging the cap, having a little bit better positioning. Still nobody has gone down. Is Sandblast going to be the first pick? There he is. Ford Gaming, all the damage now coming in. And Witness retaking the mid. That's the first step for another round.
Yep, that said, that was a mid with 1 casualty. 1 player died after such a long time and no one even took damage. That's one of the slowest mids I've ever seen in 6s. That said, we're turning up the pace here as now with full Uber Witness going in, trying to sack onto Bear, and that's going to be an Uber force courtesy of Laz. He's gotten so many this game, and that's another one onto his invisible stat sheet, things that matter a lot but you don't quite see. And now Lol Guy used as well. They're going to look to try and build up again. Because of that use, both teams are going to stalemate once again, but either way, it was a good play. Now they're going to go in.
Yeah, really good play, and now it's Ash's turn to get right in. 1 rocket right onto Bear, and Bear is so low. He has to just leave from the shutter area, leave his team to stick onto the second point as he looks for some health. And it seems like Lolgai, Laz in the back lines cleans up Sai. So everything resetting, both teams losing a player. And it seems like we're going to have another shot at this.
Yep, despite the medics popping at the exact same time, we see Lolgai building 15% better than his opposing medic. It could make a difference here if they decide to go right off it. Bomb onto Bear once again. Laz so close, hits a good rocket, but Bear left alive with less than 30 HP, and that medic is going to be able to get. But now that the medic has to go back for a pack, there's an even bigger advantage. It looks like Witness don't really want to play off that, don't know about it, and they're going to look to just reset on mid, get Laz back in time.
Yeah, if Laz and Ash are having this much agency and they're able to be able to go in so deep, just keep sending them over and over, and eventually it's going to succeed again.
Next time it's the Force.
Yeah, I think this is the Witness gaming game plan. So they're going to set up for this again. They're going to retake the alley area, and I bet we're going to see another Ash or Laz bomb. Maybe even both of them.
They're both getting buffed up here in this alley. We might see the double bomb over the top here. There's Laz. Ash gonna go right after. Laz gets denied. Ash is the real bomber. Going in, doesn't find what he wants. No angle. Gonna try and jump out. And now re-bomb in from Laz. They're trying their best. They get 1 kill onto Dingo, but it's not enough. Both soldiers will go down. And now Ford off that defense have some agency.
That was very creative, though. It was very fun to watch the soldiers pirouette in the air. Yeah, and so now it's the soldiers of pops the little guy right up into the air. Huge rockets from Trip, very nice, and that gives the advantage. The ball in Ford Gaming's court. Bear is just backed up all the way. He knows that the soldiers of Witness Gaming are thirsty, and the whole team of Witness Gaming are still very thirsty, despite them knowing that there's an Uber, and this Uber is finally popped out here. So Lolgai will have around a 20-30% advantage now to try and reuse it when they retake the second point.
Yeah, Ford must have felt like they needed that Uber to retake some space lest they get totally snowballed on, and they got Alpha, but it's not enough to give them any presence into mid, and they will end up backing up here. Like you said, Guy up on a 30% advantage to work with. Looks like, again, a double bomb from the Swords of Witness. They're landing same time onto Dingo, and he just gets annihilated. They only lose one soldier in return, though, so that's a trade up for Witness, but Guy goes down as well. It's just Sandblast here trying to do something, gets a lot of work done, and because of all the post frags, Witness are advantaged here. They don't have a medic, but they don't need one for this cap.
They do get the cap and extend the round, and that was so beautiful from Laz and Ash again. The three-letter duo just tearing up this map right now and extending the round. So Witness Gaming have another shot, and this time they have a shot on last. So seems like both teams, Bear has the definite Uber advantage. So Ford Gaming moving forward towards lobby right now. That's going to be Sandblast just doing some reconnaissance, eyeing it out, looking for traps, but not seeing any. Where has Artist hidden them? Well, it's going to be a lot farther out, and the soldiers are bombing forward now.
Great
making
play by
space.
Laz.
Ash right back in, and Laz with the follow-up.
Laz waited for the first soldier to bomb out before he bombed in, so there was a window where he just got in on Bear for free, hit some rockets, hit some damage, and got the force out for absolutely free. He even ended up keeping his life. Excuse me, he didn't keep his life, but that force is everything that Witness ended up needing. And now Guy with 100% Uber, things are looking good for their last push. A desperation gun going up for Psy here, but will it be enough?
You can tell Witness Gaming are so hungry. They want to get this comeback going, and they've already got the first step. They have all the tools necessary now. Uber advantage, they're going to use it through mid here, pop it right away, focus down the gun right away, very clinical. They're going to try and trap the players into the spawn here. Guy is just by himself. Ash trying to focus down the heavy, but that is going to be very tough to do. Now, oh my god, Trip, nice rockets there. And Patty and that was going to be a 1v1 Artist versus Patty.
That was so close.
But
wait,
Patty
Guy's going for it. If he's the arrow, he
Guy.
can win the round. He's going. He should go. There's 1 second on the cap. He's so... Why did he go for that? That was so free.
Fear. I think that's the only way you can describe that. Guy.
He can hold tab and see there's one up. We're into a pause here, so we're pausing here, but we have to take a second and look at that moment again, because that was an easy opportunity for Witness to win it. It must have been like LAN jitters or something for Guy. It was 1v1. They knew they had damage onto Patty. They could call it because of the other player left doing damage, and he just doesn't want to go in. He's like, I better keep my Uber just to give a team another chance. But those are moments that make or break a game, you know? If he goes for that and wins it, then all of a sudden we see Witness going into a sudden death golden cap round with all the moments in the world. Instead, we're just going to be resetting here. It's a safe play. You can't fault them for it, but what could have been?
I mean, listen, Patty, we all know he's a formidable player, one of those top 100 players in NA, you know, of all time on the list, but you got to go for that, as you said, for Guy, and he is going to be probably kicking himself here, as we probably will have some kind of round reset maybe as the timer winds down in the pause. We'll see what happens. Yeah, not sure if what even is the cause of this pause right here, if it's technical difficulties or... Maybe Guy was actually so tilted from not doing that.
He threw his mouse or something. So someone has some hardware issues that they deal with. Either way, we'll work to update you and get you guys back in watching this one as soon as possible. Greetings, by the way, to all the viewers from the main Banny stream as well as the Critscast stream. I do believe both those games have ended. Froyo Tech have advanced to the upper bracket finals here, just awaiting the winner of the lower bracket, seeing what they can do. It's actually, winner bracket finals. There could be a grand final reset. But Froyo putting themselves in perfect position to win this LAN. Shout out to them. They perfect gamed it as well. I think it was like a 5-0-5-0 maybe? 4-0-5-0?
Yeah, I think something like that. Froyo just looking dominant as ever and looking to just completely speedrun everybody, make it into the record books for this first LAN that we have in over 3 years. So let's see what team can be the biggest thorn in Froyo's side. Will it be Witness Gaming finally having their shot? But they have to get through Ford Gaming first, and that's a tall task. But they have the tools to do it. They've already got 1 round back, and 2 more to go. Ford only 1 round to go until they will win out this map. Again, the win limit right now is 4 rounds, so And Witness Gaming did win the first map, and we have unpaused, so we're right back into it.
Yep, right back into it indeed. We do see the fruits of Logai's decision. He will be up on a 20% advantage. We'll have to see if that ends up making a difference here, as they're just going to rebuild up in the lobby, get their players up, look to position.
60 seconds on the round, and let's see what Witness Gaming elect to do with this. They do have that 20% advantage, and I'm sure Lolgai is very cognizant of it. So we'll see what they do. There's a teleporter being set up from Psy. Maybe try to do some shenanigans if Witness Gaming do elect to push from that area, but it seems like Witness are grouping up through mid. They're going to use the Uber straight away. Soldiers bombing in high. They're going to... Oh, the gun in a very interesting position. It's going to take a while to get down, but the players... seems like the heavy is going to get focused
Ash isn't
down.
behind here. He's unseen. He could make a difference, but the
Ash
Uber is up for Bear. Uber's up for Bear. Yeah, they don't see him. He could backcap this. Okay, they're going to put stickies on it, but the point is when they see him now, he goes out just a second too early, going to get cleaned up there, and Witness not able to capitalize on that Uber. They went as soon as they had it. They did their best, but just not able to get the kill onto Bear or the cap before he got in return. And now we're going to be waiting back here. I hear the overtime ticker on the round going, as now Ford have control.
Yeah, honestly, that unorthodox gun position from Psy just did a little bit. And there we go. There's the round reset. We're going to see the config in action. So again, win limit 4, 2 rounds needed for Witness Gaming, 1 round for Ford. And honestly, that might be good for Ford in just resetting the round, resetting the pace, because Witness Gaming surely had the momentum there. And now everything's reset. Ford can get back right into it.
Yeah, for Ford, you're glad because you were on the back foot for so long at the end there. You narrowly escaped by 20 HP on a soldier from losing that round, so they'll be happy to round reset this. And now mid, again, rolling out. Dingo doesn't take any damage as Laz going over the top, cleaned up instantly. He does. Ash gets a return kill on the side, so the numbers are even here, but the health is a lot worse on the side of Witness. Ash is 1 HP. They're going to get healed up and re-push in, but Patty gets a pack as well. Both teams keeping these 5 players alive. Now Scout Alpha pressuring Ford, getting some chip damage onto Dingo. Both teams looking for position, but Ford have the high ground, and they're going to be able to take mid.
Yeah, that was another extended fight with very minimal casualties, as we can see. So Witness Gaming just going to back up all the way to second, make sure they don't lose any other players. And now... Oh, the pause was tactical, apparently. The little birdies in our ear are saying. So that means, you know, I wonder which team actually called it, whether it was Witness Gaming or it was Ford just catching their breath. But either way, now we're into the new round. And there's going to be the high bomb from one of the soldiers from Witness.
1 HP on Dingo.
Yeah, it seems like everything's just going to reset here. Both teams get their Uber. Ford is not very eager to push. Seems like Witness is not either.
Yeah, both teams once again stalling out here. Both medics are up on 100% Uber, and no one really wants to make a mistake here. A mistake could be brutal here to your chances at winning this map. Neither team wants to play any longer if they have to. That said, Witness, they are up 1 map to 0, so they want to come back and win this one. Now bomb in here from Soldiers of Ford, trying to get the medic, but Lolgai's already out of Shutter. Trying to get out is Trip, but not able to quite escape with his life. Sack is unsuccessful, and now Witness going to pressure Ford with it.
Yeah, now Witness has the opportunity to do something, and the soldiers are going to initiate as always. Laz getting a lot of space, 1 good rocket, and there's Ash trying to clean it up. Oh my god, Bear fears the bomb from Ash. He knows all too well those 2 soldiers have so much synergy, so he pops right away as he saw Ash coming in. Mission successful for the soldiers of Witness Gaming. They get the Uber advantage now, so as their soldiers respawn, they will look to try and use this to retake the midpoint.
Yep, and with this Uber advantage, Lolgai, he's buffing up his team. They're moving into lobby here. Actually, they want to go down once again. The Valley push is the only one either of his teams are really going for onto mid. Gonna try and buff up and go over the top. Laz, double bomb onto the red crate. Has some space now to work with. Gonna have to drop down, avoid some spam. Both teams jostling for position here, as now Laz gonna take his place, get some space on the red crate. And it looks like Bear doesn't want to risk it. 90% Witness or Ford just want to get Uber.
Yeah, and Witness Gaming just bullying their way in. The soldiers taking so much space, they maintaining all their health, and Ford just gonna back up all the way because they're feeling the nerves of betting that if they keep this momentum for if Witness keep this momentum forward, Ford, they aren't looking very good right now. So let's see what Trip can do. Just bombing up high, spotting out the players of Witness in this alley positioning, and there's Laz trying to go forward, capitalize onto Dingo, but unable to do so.
Oh, Alpha! Underneath, they're only used to 2 soldiers jumping in, but when the scout comes in, he double meat shots Bear, and Bear drops Uber. That's such a clutch play from the Witness Gaming scout, and although they only have 3 players alive, this Uber advantage for LolGuy is going to be everything.
Oh my lord, we were so fixated on the soldier duo. So was Ford Gaming, and Alpha just sneaks right in. And Ford recognized how difficult it's going to be as they have backed up all the way to last, not even sticking around the second point. Sentry gun being built underneath the bridge. In Witness Gaming, they're taking their time, but they have this Uber advantage. It's a good chunk, 70% still remaining. Patty spotting it out, shooting a few rockets just to try and delay the second cap, but Witness Gaming are going to get this second cap, and they are going to move forward and use this Uber to try and take the last point.
Sandblast is on the sniper, trying to find an angle. He didn't quite find what he wanted to. He's going to move on to the heavy class. We also have level 2 gun, as now the Uber going to come in through defensive right, doing a lot of work to take down the gun. It gets down late, though. Patty is the first casualty. Alpha going to go down, as well as Sandblast, and now collapsing onto the point. It's a 3v3. Make that a 2v3. The heals are in favor of Witness. They're going to clean up 1. They're going to clean up 2, and they're going to get this capture. We are tied at 3-3 and into a golden cap scenario. Whoever takes this next round is going to win it.
Oh no, Ford Gaming, do not choke this away. 3-1 up. They're gonna be like the Warriors if they lose this. This is not good. That's just that's some bad juju. So Ford Gaming, get back into this, get back into the mindset here as they want to try and extend the series. Artis is so fast. How is he so much faster than Dingo here? Just locking up the upper area. Patty jumping through. Laz with the high bomb again, just sitting on top of the vents as he loves to do. And it seems like it's going to be another extended fight. Laz is really content to just sit up there and eat rockets, but then he gets completely destroyed. The ragdoll shooting up into the sky. And Ford Gaming with that one frag onto Laz, a second one onto Artis. The Artist is down. Ash is going to have to back up all the way. And Ford, a little bit more life in them as they take the midpoint.
That was a mid-fight played with patience for Ford there, keeping all their players alive. However, LolGuy is still alive as well. Both meds up on 100% Uber. I feel like we've been in this scenario tens of times on this map. Mid capped up, both meds with Uber. We have to see what Ford want to try to do here. They are prodding in through the alleyway. Bomb in from a soldier to kind of deter them a bit. Now sack in onto the medic for Patty. Not going to find anything. Gets Ash to 10 HP. Nothing more. And they will end up resetting. Numbers add in favor of Witness. They're going to look to walk forward through Valley once again.
All right, let's see what Witness can do with this. It's going to be Laz once again initiating, just making space, running around, strafing, air strafing, and Brand Slam on the crates, making a little bit of positioning for his team, but they're eating some damage here. Ash might get taken down here. Yeah, that's Sai going to chase down the frag. So Ford equalizing, taking a frag.
Oh, now, sticky trap drop! Artist got dead on top of Bear. Did he have vision of that? That was on a rock outside of Valley. Either way, that is absolutely crucial. Witness have bought themselves another full Uber advantage.
Jesus Christ, that Sin Karma type beat there as Witness Gaming, that's what they needed to get back into this map here. And Witness Gaming, they have all the momentum now. All the plays are going in their favor. All the rounds are going in their favor in these last few minutes. So let's see what they can do. They're going to retake this midpoint right now, slowly capturing it up. And they have that huge advantage right now. They're going to leave one scout forward and the rest of the team grouping up in lobby, getting ready to push onto this second point through the choke point. There's Artist with a 2 sticky jump, unable to get through it as cleanly as he wanted, but they still do manage to pick up the second. Yeah, there's Patty in behind.
Yeah, they do know he's there. He bombs over the top. They hear him. Oh, but they don't hear him. He's going to go over onto the point. He regroups with his team, interestingly enough, and Ash gets picked up in the meantime. A good repush by Ford Gaming there, and they manage to keep Bear alive. Laz, that time, doesn't get what he wants and so often gets. So now, Uber advantage in favor of Ford. They have Man-At as well, going to push through Valley here without any soldiers to stop them. They can jump right up onto the high ground and take control of the midpoint. Now they're going to be able to push into second.
Good recovery from Ford. Like, all the plays are going in Witness's favor, but Ford mentally strong enough to recover, and now they have an opportunity. They have a very slight advantage. I don't think they're going to be able to use it in time, as they're not even grouped up, so we're going to have a little bit of a stalemate here, both teams at 100%, and it's going to be up to the soldiers to break it once again. Is it going to be Witness's soldiers, or is it going to be Ford's soldiers? And the onus is probably going to be on Ford's, as they have this alleyway to bomb. Patty grouping up, trying to get a buff here, yeah, and he's going to get ready to do his jumps. But Witness know about this.
Oh, he gets air shot in the middle of it. Counter
right
bomb in for both soldiers. Both soldiers are trying to find whatever they can. Patty gonna end up going down first. Yeah, and he doesn't get anything on his sack once again. Ash lives as well, so still numbers advantage in favor of Witness Gaming. Both meds still have the Uber, so now we're likely gonna have an exchange on this midpoint. Laz going over the top. Big rocket doing damage onto Sandblast, and he keeps his life, gets an arrow and a pack. So still position advantage for Witness. They're gonna go over the top. Laz is threatening from behind now. There is a man respawning. Patty might end up meeting him, but for now, Ford have control of the midpoint still.
Yeah, and Laz is just gonna stay a nuisance in these backlines here. And it seems like Ford are trying to sniff him out. Two players going behind. There's going to be a little bit of an NGE fight between Laz and Trip. Laz is just staying alive for so long. Almost gets the pack. Almost cleans up Trip, but Trip finishes him off. So the nuisance is dealt with, and now Ford can move forward. And that is exactly what they're trying to do. Trying to get in, but Patty's going to go down from Alpha. Alpha cleans up the bomb, and now, again, even. Both sides losing a player here, but the round timer slowly ticking down.
Yeah, and these sacks for Ford onto second, they haven't been finding pretty much any success. Every time Patty goes in, he's just getting stuffed up. The medics retreating into Shutter, and they don't get the force, and they lose one. So Ford need another avenue into the second point here. We mentioned it was such a big deal when they crossed mid for the first time at the start of the map. It's been a while since they've crossed mid now. They can't quite get these pushes to work. We're stalemating once again, both meds at 100%. We're 60 seconds away from a timer reset, which would pretty much bring us to the similar scenario as now, but we'll have to see what Ford want to do here. They might try taking some players in a different area. They have like 3 in lobby right now. Looks like they're just going to go back to the old faithful, back to the alleyway.
Yeah, and there's Trip bombing in right away. One rocket on the low guy. How is he alive for so long? He was just hanging in the air for the longest time, but now all the frags, Artis just painting on his canvas, getting 2 frags. That's Ford backing up all the way. So we're not going to probably get a round reset here, as Witness Gaming do get the mid cap and break the stalemate.
Yeah, that was just, it was so close to being good. Lolguy was so confident that that last rocket would not do enough damage to drop him, trusted his team to clean up that soldier, and they're rewarded with midpoint for it. Both meds still have Uber, no one opting to pop quite yet, as now bomb in from Ash. It's now the soldiers for Witness Gaming's turn to see if they can make any headway on these second points. Ash gonna go down, not able to find his way in quite yet, as the rest of the players have to back out, but there's flanks from Patty, gets cleaned up instantly, immediately looked at, and they get the force this time. They lose Patty and Trip, but they have Uber Ad. If they can hold second here for Ford, this will be an avenue in.
Oh, Alpha. Did they see him?
He two-shot the med last time he was here. Can he pull off another miracle?
They see him.
Yeah, he is seen. We'll end up backing up with the rest of his team. Spawner's going to be up, but Alpha goes down, so now Ford going to have a numbers advantage for 15 seconds.
All right, let's see where Artis placed these traps. It seems like he's got his stickies down. I think they've cleared them. He's got some on the crates here, but it's gonna be a while, and Ford might just use their Uber before that, because Laz is in the back.
Laz is behind, here, looking for the medic. One rocket on Bear, trying to jump onto him, and he gets the force. Bear force, he was just too scared of that direct, and with that, Lolguy gonna back up with this Uber ad. I feel like if it was Lolguy in those shoes, he would have milked that Uber. He would have tried to see if he could surf one more rocket, but instead Bear not taking any chances, and now Witness gonna go in with their ad.
Artis! Oh, that is despicable. That is criminal. You can't just do this in this comeback scenario. Now all the frags are coming through. 4-4, what the hell? Trip, how does that happen? Picks up 2 with 1 stray rocket before he dies. Salvages a little bit of the situation, making it a little bit slower. And now there's one player.
Behind.
Oh,
one more shot! Sandblast! 1v2s to get the kill onto Lolguy with his last pistol shot. They needed that. If Ford didn't get that medic kill, they would have been staring down a last push at full Uber disad. Clutch kill by Sandblast there to keep his team in the game.
Unreal plays from both teams right now. Patty picking up Alpha, just equalizing it all over the place. And now we have Brand Slam on Sniper. Let's see if he can get another highlight pick. Witness have not spotted it out yet, but a soldier must have seen it by now. He's really far back
in Valley. I'm not sure if they would have seen him. They'd have to be looking for it. But either way, point going to get capped up for Ford. 40-50% advantage for them to work with here as they're going to push into lobby. They know they have this ad to work with, but what will they do with it?
And this LAN's config, this new rule set, the 3-minute and reset, it is coming into effect so much right here as we have had the most extended fight. Like the map ended a good probably like 15-20 minutes ago, but we're still playing here because we need a winner of this game. And there's going to be the uber pop of Ford. Moving forward, they're going to cap up this second point here. Witness Gaming just escaped back all the way. Both teams, this is for everything. At least for Ford Gaming, Witness want to just close it out right now. Ford want to extend it.
Yeah, I want to stop playing before midnight. It already is midnight in Central Time. It's going to be midnight in California soon enough, but we will see now with Witness Gaming's Uber advantage. They're going to be pushing out a second sticky bomb out of the shutter here for Artist, trying to get a kill onto Dingo, and he does clean him up in short order. Trip as well, going to go down, nothing going on his flank. Sandblast not able to find a medic either. Laz is the only trade in favor of Ford, so either way, now Cap going to come up for Witness. Uber leapfrog, though, back for Bear.
It seems like we've been in this situation so many times, just back and forth, and this time Witness has the opportunity again to move forward. Actually, it's going to be Ford's opportunity as they have the advantage, so let's see what they do, electing to keep all of their same classes, no pick classes, as they do have the advantage. Slowly moving into the lobby area, and now they're rotating around to the alley area, so let's see what they're likely going to send in the soldier bomb, right? That's what they always do. So Patty just gearing up for it. Or they're going to go slowly in this time. It seems like that is what's going to happen.
They're just going to pop in,
up high, getting onto Dingo. And there's the trade there. Uber's traded out. This post Uber, I don't know who's winning this.
It's going to be Witness winning it. They have frags onto Bear and Dingo. Laz is the only one return as health is dropping for Ford without their medic. They're trying to salvage whatever they can here, but Sandblast gets meat shot by Brand on his re-entry. Sai in trying to do something, as well as Trip trying to land on a medic. They land on Artist. They get him at the very least, and now chasing down. They're going to get cleaned up. Although the kills are in favor, they get the kill in the end onto Brand Slam, so numbers are pretty much even after respawns. Both medics dying means we're pretty much stalemating once again.
And guess what? We're back on it. Witness Gaming in the second on their second point, Ford on their mid. A minute 30 in this particular round, and both teams have around the same Uber Bear, a little bit of an advantage, but I don't think that's going to be anything pushable. So we'll see what happens here. We might have another round reset here, as I don't think they're going to be very eager to push unless somebody blunders very, very badly.
So yeah, but we've seen neither of these teams do any massive blunders except for that sticky trap drop. They're playing at such a high level. No one wants to make the mistake that cost them the game, that cost them a spot in the LAN finals. So both of them trying their best, and both meds going to come up on Uber. We have to see Ford. The onus is on them to make some space. They haven't quite gotten themselves a big advantage on second. That hasn't come at a massive cost. So we'll have to see what they end up doing. There's stickies on the crate here. They're moving their players into alleyway once again.
Yeah, we didn't see the bomb last time from Patty or Trip, but this time, surely they'll be gearing up for it. There's Trip making his move, just faking it out, actually getting some good damage onto Artist, but the frags right into Witness Gaming's favor here. And now it's up to them to try and move forward. Oh, a lot of damage onto Patty. He's going to have to escape back all the way. And Laz trying to finish up these frags onto the scout. Sandblast caught out. Witness Gaming surging forward. They break this stalemate. 20 seconds on the round timer. Does not matter. Witness Gaming going to retake the midpoint and roll it forward.
Yep, that said, both medics, no one pops Uber. We're just going to switch sides and do the same thing. One team has to push into second. They need to get a force. They need to get picks. They need to break this hold and get in position to make the game-winning play. Bomb in from both soldiers. Who can find the medic? Both of them landing close. No one going to find any big damage. Ash and Laz both going to go down.
They get the force. They get the force on Bear.
Yeah, Trip, they get the force. Good play by Laz in the end there to force that medic. We've seen the Witness soldiers be successful doing it, and now they're pushing in with Uberad.
This could be it. They have full Uber advantage into last. And if they win this, they came back from a 3-1 deficit. So we have to see, can Witness do this? Yeah.
Yep. We see the engineer was considered for a second, but they swapped off. Don't have enough time to build that gun. It's going to be pyro heavy on defense here for the side of Ford. What can they do here to deny this full Uber advantaged push? Pyro moving over the side gap. He's in the wrong spot. The Uber is in through main for free. Pyro can't do anything about it. They're corralling the Ford gaming all the way through. Heavy is in getting 1 kill, but Dingo and Sai gonna go down. Heavy is doing a lot of work here. Needs to get focused down in just a second. Point getting capped up. Sandblast goes down, and there's the cap for Witness. They're gonna take this map 4-3. The comeback 3-1 down when overtime hit with the new rule set, and with that, they're gonna clean up the series 2-0 and book themselves a spot in the next round of losers bracket.
I don't even want to think about how the Ford gaming players are thinking or how they're feeling right now. They have to be so devastated. They had the game in their hands. They had the 3-1 advantage, and then they could not close it out. Witness Gaming just turning it up 10 notches in these last few minutes, like the last 25 minutes. It was an extended game, and we could see 58-minute game, nearly a whole entire hour. And this is without any of those customary breaks that we have, halftime breaks with the RGL rule set. This new rule set really showing how exciting games can be, how down to the wire they can be, and the ability for comebacks to manifest themselves for the teams that want them. So congratulations to Witness Gaming. They keep themselves alive and they fight another day.
Yeah, unfortunately for Ford Gaming, they will be going home here. This was their second loss in the playoff stage, so we'll be saying goodbye to Sandblast, Trip, Patty, Sai, Dingo, and Bear. They did great work. Shout out to Sandblast at the end there. Commiserations. He got 37 kills, 20 deaths, top fragged over a 60-minute match. Unfortunately, was not enough to help his team to a victory. That match was so close, down to the wire, 4-3. Ford tried their best. They really had it in them to potentially take this map and extend us, but it was not to be. And Witness, they're going to have their chance at vengeance tomorrow.
And they surely will. And it seems like a G6 is going to be the one that lost to Froyotech, so it'll be a rematch from that earlier matchup. Witness Gaming surely want to win this second encounter and book themselves into a grand final spot against Froyotech and see if they can dethrone the champions. So we will have to see until tomorrow for that game. Yeah, I think that's going to be it for us.
Yep, day 1 of the LAN is over. We are going to be waiting for day 2 tomorrow. The last few games of playoffs are going to be coming on, so stick around with Localhost LAN. We'll be sure to get you guys some more games tomorrow. If we have any shoutouts we want to give, Trad, you can go first.
Shout out to both teams here for giving us an absolutely exciting match. My throat is very hoarse right now from talking the whole time, but it was well worth it. It was a very entertaining game. Hopefully all the viewers had fun watching as well. Shout out to the people organizing the LAN, Banny, and just giving us so much good content, all the teams playing, and shout out to all the production, Mitch on the camera. Yeah, that's all I have.
Yep, thank you all for coming out. Shout out to all you TF2 viewers still supporting the game after all these years. You guys are what keeps the game alive, and it's a pleasure to put on these type of events for the community. With that said, we are just about done here. It's past midnight on the East Coast and Central Time Zones, so get some rest, get some relaxation, come back tomorrow to see the exciting conclusion of Localhost LAN 2022. You won't want to miss it. From all of us at Team Fortress TV and Localhost LAN, I'm Zagron, joined by Trad, and all the support behind the scenes. Thank you, and good night.